20 Best Caribbean Island Sites to Visit During Your Next Getaway. Hello tour family, have you ever thought of visiting the Caribbean? Say no more. From the moment the days begin to diminish until you reach your destination, an upcoming holiday has a way of spicing up life as you know it. Before you can find yourself on the shores of an island paradise, you'll first need to decide which one you want to visit. The Caribbean is probably the first thing that comes to mind when you're looking for something spectacular, adventurous, and amusing. Where can I travel in the Caribbean? The Caribbean islands have a lot to offer visitors. There's something for everyone, whether you're looking for a family-centric getaway, a romantic getaway, or a lively and adventurous getaway. However, before settling on a Caribbean destination, there are a few things you should keep in mind. The Caribbean is the best destination for families. You want an island that has a lot of age-appropriate activities for your children, as well as something for older travelers. The Bahamas has a plethora of activities for children and adults. Jamaica is the best place to visit for nightlife in the Caribbean. There are so many wild activities for the nightlife. They are known for their Caribbean rum and know how to throw a party. During the Bacchanal, or Jamaican Carnival, season, which lasts about 2 weeks between March and April, is our favorite time to visit. The Caribbean is the best place to live for couples. There are romantic destinations all over the island of Capri. However, Grenada is our new favorite destination. Although this island is less popular than Jamaica and the Bahamas, it is also a great spot for intimate romantic moments for couples celebrating a honeymoon or anniversary. It's undoubtedly one of the best couples destinations in the Caribbean. Throughout this video, you will see the following images. We'll look at the top 20 Caribbean islands to visit to help you find your dream destination. 20. Anguilla. No question about it, Anguilla is one of the most beautiful islands in the Caribbean. A holiday on this island will be all about indulging in the available luxuries and taking in the gorgeous natural scenery. The easiest way to get to Anguilla is from the nearby island of Antigua, or by ferry from St. Martin if you're already on that island. In Anguilla, you can enjoy the beaches, bar hopping, barbecues, kayaking adventures, other water sports, and jamming to the smooth sounds of reggae until the sun goes down. At night, there's usually lots of entertainment including live music, particularly in the hotels on this island and in restaurants. You won't find any high-rise hotels in Anguilla. You also won't see any cruise ships in the ports either, as this is prohibited by the island's government. Also, you won't find any casinos on this island, so your focus will really be on just enjoying the simpler things in life. 19. Bonaire, Caribbean, Netherlands. Bonaire, in the southern Caribbean, is part of the ABC island chain that includes Curaçao and Aruba. This is an adventurous island ideal for travelers who are open to new experiences. Life in the outdoors of this Dutch Caribbean island is exciting, to say the least. The #1 shore diving island in the world, Bonaire is considered a diver's paradise. Kite surfing is popular on this island as well, particularly in Lac Bay where the trade winds are consistent offshore. A few hours of windsurfing is also a great way to enjoy the magnificent coastline. In the south of Bonaire, which is flat and mostly covered with seawater, there are active salt production sites, a flamingo sanctuary, and a mangrove forest that you can explore by kayak. While in Bonaire, you can visit the capital city Kralendijk, which is also the main port on this island. In the town, you'll find shops of all varieties as well as restaurants, boutiques, cafes, and bars. Other than that, there's lots more to explore in and around Bonaire, including the nearby Klein Bonaire, a pristine sister island that can make an interesting day trip during your holiday. 18. Haiti. Breathtaking waterfalls, lush vegetation, and blue waters are all attributes of the Caribbean nation of Haiti. This country was once a busy tourist destination loved for its tranquil beaches and rugged coves, but tourism has slowed in recent times. Though Haiti is often highlighted in the media when tragedy strikes, this island is much more than it appears to be, and richer than some might think in many ways. During a trip to Haiti, you'll be able to enjoy some of the tastiest cuisines in the Caribbean. The food here is often a combination of flavors from various cultures including French, Spanish, and African. Even if you're not a foodie, you'll definitely be tempted to take some recipes home with you. 17. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, USVI, is a great place to start when exploring this Caribbean territory that includes about 50 islands. Typical of the Caribbean, St. Thomas has lots of beautiful beaches. There are also lots of great places on this island to dine, go duty-free shopping, and party. Enjoy water sports, island hopping to nearby USVI islands, or just relax at sophisticated resorts on your St. Thomas holiday. Let your days in St. Thomas be sun-kissed and memorable by just letting go and enjoying the moment island style. 16. St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands. With 2/3 of St. John being part of a protected national park, it is clear just how much the local government cares for the sustainability of this island. This sort of protection assures travelers can have an authentic Caribbean experience on this island that will be filled with opportunities to explore and be one with nature. St. John is one of the most popular islands in the US Virgin Islands, even though there aren't any airports or cruise docks, and few resorts. You can access the island by ferry, which will land in the main village of Cruise Bay. From Cruise Bay, you can make your way around the island. Accommodation-wise, many people who visit St. John stay in holiday rentals or inns. Some interesting things to do whilst in St. John includes hiking the Cinnamon Bay Beach or Reef Bay trails, snorkeling at Trunk Bay, paddleboarding through Hurricane Hole, or even just enjoying happy hour on the beach. It can be an adventurous expedition if you want it to be, but you'll still feel light and refreshed when you return home. 15. St. Croix, US Virgin Islands. St. Croix is a surprisingly cozy little island that lots of travelers love. It is just around 40 miles to the south of the other Virgin Islands, and it is a nature lover's paradise. If you want to get off the hamster wheel for a bit and explore an island that is all about enjoying life on your own time, you'll have a great time in St. Croix. This island is a top pick for snorkelers and divers who want to dip into the tranquility of the waters of this territory. Some of the best dives can be experienced at the Buck Island National Park, where you'll find the Buck Island Reef. On dry land, some of the most interesting places you can visit in St. Croix include the St. George Botanical Garden, which is the perfect oasis to spend a couple of hours and take great photos. Beach-wise, Sandy Point on the west end is the most pristine and will be sure to leave an impression. 14. Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman is the largest island in the Cayman Islands. Here you'll find some cool resorts and restaurants, as well as lots of boutiques for shopping. Grand Cayman is known as the culinary capital of the Caribbean, and when you get there, you can take a flavor tour to determine this for yourself. From Grand Cayman, you can easily explore some of the other isles in the Cayman Islands as well as experience beach life on and around this island. Snorkeling and scuba diving are also popular on this island, and swimming with stingrays can easily be arranged. Some of the other things you can do in Grand Cayman include hiking, exploring the Crystal Caves with a guided walking tour, embarking on a bioluminescent boat tour, or even just sampling rum cake at Tortuga Rum Company. Life is certainly a beach in Grand Cayman, and occasionally, a big party too. 13. Bermuda. Bermuda is tiny, just 20 miles by 2 miles, but this island packs a punch. Bermuda has a mix of cultural influences including British, North American, African, Portuguese, and West Indian. On this island, pastel-colored homes are the norm, which adds to the breezy and peaceful ambience that will surround you from the moment you get there. Bermuda has been featured in the Condé Nast Traveler as the #1 island destination in the Caribbean and the Atlantic. You can decide for yourself when you get there and experience some of the beaches on this island, many of which are great for diving and some of which have pink sand, like Horseshoe Bay Beach. Golfing, yachting, and a fantastic culinary scene that incorporates lots of fresh offerings are more reasons to visit this enthralling Caribbean nation. 12. The Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic, DR, barely needs an introduction. It is one of the most visited territories in the Caribbean. As this territory is near North America, travelers often take advantage of deals to travel there. The appeal of the Dominican Republic has a lot to do with its incredible beaches, resorts, and entertainment. If you're looking for things to do while in the Dominican Republic, definitely visit the Damajagua waterfalls, which will take your breath away. At this location, there are 27 waterfalls and natural rock pools you'll be able to dip into. These are all along Puerto Plata on the Northern Corridor mountain range. The views from this area are outstanding. There are lots more activities you can do in the DR, including whale watching if you go between the months of January and March, and visiting the monasteries and cobblestone streets of Domingo's Zona Colonial, which has undergone some restoration. Definitely visit the capital Santo Domingo while there and be touched by the heart of this beautiful nation. 11. Aruba. Even the name Aruba rings off the tongue in an exotic way, and exotic is certainly what you will find on this Dutch Caribbean island. Of the ABC island chain, Aruba has a lot to offer travelers who want a different kind of Caribbean experience. Perfect for escaping from colder temperatures, this warm winter getaway destination is made just right with cool breezes where you need them most. Your exploration of this island can start in the capital city of Orangestad. There you'll find lots of restaurants and bars as well as entertainment. Aruba's main cruise port is in the capital city as well, so when cruise ships are in port, things can get quite busy. Aruba has some great beaches and is an amazing place to go diving. The white sand beaches, culinary delights, and endless possibilities for exploration on this island are definitely enough to keep any traveler smiling. 10. Curacao. Curacao appeals to couples who want the Caribbean with a twist. This island is part of the ABC island chain that includes other Dutch-speaking islands, specifically Aruba and Bonaire. In Curacao, you'll be able to get a taste of the island's history as you explore the capital city Willemstad. This whole city is a World Heritage Site filled with pastel-colored Dutch colonial-style buildings. Lovers of art will enjoy the immersive experience of strolling through Otrabanda or Piatamai in Curacao, and admiring the wall art and graffiti. This openness of these artistic displays is a reflection of that of the people, and this is one of those islands where the little details will remain ingrained in your memory. Even the all-inclusive resorts in Curacao manage to convey the unique mix of landscapes and culture that you'll find on this beautiful Southern Caribbean island. 9. St. Lucia. An unexpectedly refreshing holiday awaits in St. Lucia, also known as the Helen of the West Indies, or simply, Fair Helen. This beautiful island is fair indeed and features greenery almost everywhere you look. This is one island where you can have an escape that is as exciting or laid back as you desire. Whether you pack your itinerary with things to do or go with the flow, that'll be entirely up to you. Whatever you decide, you might want to visit at least one beach and a waterfall. Some of the best beaches in the north of the island are Pigeon Island Beach and Reduit Beach, and in the south, Sandy Beach in Views Fort right next to the Hewanora International Airport. Speaking of beaches, there's great snorkeling available in St. Lucia as well. Some of the best snorkeling spots in St. Lucia include Smuggler's Cove Beach in Cap Estate, Marigot Bay Beach, and Anse Chastanet Beach in Soufriere. If you want to dive, you can easily set up your dive during a stay with one of the all-inclusive resorts in St. Lucia. 8. Grenada. Grenada is known and loved for all the spices the island produces. Their aromas linger in the air, adding a certain sweetness to every holidaymaker's experience. This island is as beautiful as they come. With its amazing waterfalls and spectacular beaches, you really can't go wrong with selecting this island for a getaway. In Grenada, you'll find colorful colonial towns, exciting options for excursions like hiking nature trails, and the best of Caribbean hospitality. Your experience on this island can include spending some time at one of the all-inclusive resorts in Grenada where you'll have access to things like unlimited dining at multiple themed restaurants, bars including swim-up bars, day and night entertainment, and so much more. As far as Caribbean experiences go, Grenada definitely leaves nothing to be desired. 7. Cuba. Cuba is a dream for travelers who love the beach, amazing food, and exploring foreign cultures. This island may not be as modern as some others in the Caribbean, but that just makes it one of the most authentic. Beautiful and timeless, this is one destination that will leave a lasting impression. When you get there, you'll likely find yourself riding around in classic American cars, some of which date back to the 1950s. This aspect of Cuban life is a result of the embargo on American imports to the country. In Cuba, you'll have the option of staying in a hotel or in a homestay, which can be just as fun if not more so. English is not widely spoken on this island, so you might have to brush up a bit on your Spanish before you go. You'll definitely want to spend some time exploring the UNESCO-listed capital city of Havana while you're on the island. 6. Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua has, over the years, managed to present an incredible Caribbean experience that does not take away from the island's authenticity, but rather enhances it. Promotions of this island revolve around the beach, and rightly so since there are 365 beaches on this beautiful little island. That's right, one for every day of the year, and they are all unique and alluring. In Antigua, you can take in panoramic views of Shirley Heights, visit the Cathedral of St. John the Divine, and tour the Antigua Distillery for a taste of the island. You'll also have the opportunity to explore Sister Al Barbuda, which is just as popular with visitors. When it comes to accommodations, the all-inclusive resorts in Antigua are worth considering if luxury and romance are what you want. All-inclusive means hassle-free, and who can argue with that? 5. The Turks and Caicos Islands. The Turks and Caicos Islands are among the best places to visit in the world. This territory is made up of 40 islands, with each bringing something unique to the table. Providenciales or Provo is the main island in Turks and Caicos. This is the island where you'll find some of the best luxury resorts and the main cruise ship port. From Provo, it won't be hard to visit a few of the other islands in Turks and Caicos, such as Grand Turk, where you can visit the Turks and Caicos National Museum to find out more about the history of the islands. Salt Key is another island in Turks and Caicos, one where you'll be able to enjoy some of the best diving in the Caribbean and see one of the largest reef systems in the world. 4. Puerto Rico. Known for its beautiful landscapes and rich culture, Puerto Rico makes for an exciting holiday destination. Many people don't realize that Puerto Rico is an island, but it certainly is. This means that your island escape can be closer than you think if you'll be traveling to this destination from the United States. Here you can see firsthand some of the natural wonders of the world, including the glowing bays, which are bioluminescent beaches, and the Guanica dry forest, one of the most expansive dry forests in the world. While in Puerto Rico, you should also take some time to see the Races Fountain at La Princesa, which was unveiled in 1992 and is spectacular to watch, especially around sunset. 3. The Bahamas. The Bahamas is near the top of the travel list for many people with their sights set on the Caribbean. This territory is made up of over 700 hundreds of islands, rocks, and keys, with some of the most popular being New Providence, where the capital city of Nassau is located, and the Exumas, which are truly exotic. The Bahamas is loved both by the weddings and honeymoon crowds, as well as families looking for adventure and lots of beach time. All those islands equate to hundreds of beaches, many of them just a short drive or a boat ride away. The Bahamas is famous for pink sand beaches and swimming pigs as well, so this will be a truly unique experience. Other than lounging on picture-perfect beaches or even scuba diving in the Bahamas, you'll be able to enjoy lots of entertainment and unique cuisine, including conch dishes and other food and drinks you can try in the Bahamas. There are quite a few luxurious all-inclusive resorts in Nassau, as well as duty-free shopping and world-class casinos. All in all, you won't run out of things to do in the Bahamas. 2. Barbados. Barbados is where it's at if you're looking for a postcard-worthy, or rather Instagram-worthy, getaway. Sun, sand, and sea will be the backdrop of your escape to this Caribbean island, which is known for its dreamy beaches, breezy palm trees, amazing seafood, and, of course, the singing sensation Rihanna, who was born here. Your Barbados adventure can start in Bridgetown, the UNESCO-listed capital city of Barbados. A stroll through this town to see the sights will be both memorable and fun. As you walk around, you'll be struck by the openness of the Bajan, Barbadian, people who love welcoming visitors to their shores. If you want to party in Barbados, consider going during Crop Over, a festival that is usually held in August, or during one of the other Caribbean festivals held on the island, including jazz and sailing events. You won't have a hard time finding accommodations, because there are incredible all-inclusive resorts in Barbados that will make your time on this island that much more stress-free. 1. Jamaica. Jamaica is a paradise for anyone looking to explore, unwind, and enjoy a mix of nature and luxury. This island is just an hour and a half away from some US cities and can be the tropical getaway you've always dreamed of. The first thing you'll notice once you arrive in Jamaica is how green this island is. Beaches with swaying palm trees are a reality here, as are crisp and clean waterfalls. You can jump right into it. If you're into reggae music, such as the sounds of Bob Marley, or even spicier genres like dancehall, you can dance to your heart's content at any of the local clubs or bars, and even within your resort. Go rafting on the Martha Brae River in Montego Bay, try an ATV safari adventure, stroll down 7 Mile Beach, or even visit the famous Blue Mountains to snag some delicious and authentic Jamaican coffee. Whatever you decide to do, it'll be against an idyllic backdrop. What makes the Caribbean so special? There are so many islands that make up the Caribbean, but what makes it such a popular holiday destination? You can experience just about anything in the Caribbean, ranging from the peak of relaxation, rich history, tasty food, or wild nightlife. Caribbean culture. No matter what island you decide to visit, be sure to admire the rich cultural heritage present on each island. Each destination has its own unique culture, as well as a shared island culture that resonates throughout the area. Visit a variety of UNESCO World Heritage Sites throughout the Caribbean, like the Blue and John Crow Mountains in Jamaica or the Pitons Mountains in St. Lucia. Adventurous excursions. See what really makes this getaway destination exciting with a variety of adventurous excursions. From ziplining over the beautiful scenery to swimming with wildlife, like pigs in the Bahamas or dolphins in Jamaica, you will find no shortage of new experiences. Delicious food. Depending on what islands you visit in the Caribbean, you'll find unique food with a rich cultural heritage. Using mostly local ingredients, you can find spicy Creole flavors on islands like Jamaica or fresh-tasting seafood in St. Lucia. Nightlife. If the Caribbean is known for one thing, it is its vibrant nightlife. With a variety of carnival celebrations throughout the year, locally distilled rum, and music that makes you want to dance, you'll be able to find unique nightlife on any Caribbean island. But we recommend visiting during carnival season for the full experience. No matter what type of holiday you're looking for, you'll be able to find it in the Caribbean.